Hi all, thank you ever so much for joining me again. As promised, the next video, this one's bubble blowing. Had a little bit of fun. It might be chaos, it might be okay. I've had to have a little bit of a practice. Only been a few years since I've done it, and I got it more on my face than I did on the paper. Anyway, have a wet cloth handy, or if you know wipes, baby wipes are okay on your children's faces, then use those, because it will go a little bit on their face. We're going to need paint, paper, any up liquid, doesn't matter what brand, and I recycle my water bottles. I just cut the bottom off, that way no washing up, you can just throw them away, and a trusty straw. I've done an extra length straw for myself because you don't want to see my top of my old head. Right, okay, let's have a go. Now the first thing you do have to do with this, and this is what we did with the 30 children that we used to have in our care in the playgroup. It was called Bo Peeps, just in case there's any. It was well, it was over 25 years ago, so I'm hoping some of those children are parents, carers, assistants now, and this might come in handy. It might bring back some memories. Okay, what you do, you get the straw and you get a little tiny bit of paper, and the first thing we do with the children is we teach them to blow. You might think I'm being a little bit over the top, but the first time they make a mistake and suck this up because you've not shown them how to blow, it's yucky. Obviously it's all got, the paint you're going to buy, check it's all got its special listings on the back, and just have a glass of water handy just in case. And anyway, and then off you go. We get them to blow. A little bit of time, it's fun as well, just gets them used to blowing the straw instead of drinking it. Okay, now we get our little pot, we get our first sheet of paper. Let's move our paper out of the way. You need 2 sheets of paper handy. The first sheet of paper is going to be the bottom sheet, which we are obviously going to blow the bubbles onto. And then the second sheet is what we're going to lay on top of the pot, because you also get some interesting prints from the top. Now, it is going to be a little bit juicy with your up liquid, and it is going to be a little bit juicy with your paint. But I can assure you, sorry about the noises, I can assure you it is well worth it. A little tiny drip of water just to help the volume. Give it a good stir. Now the children, there's no reason why they can't be helping you with this part, because it's all fun. They would be helping you with the cooking, so let them help you with a bit messy bit, because it's really fun. Okay, now then, let's have a little blow and see if I've got enough. Look at that, look at that. And we take it away. They love it. Oh, the laughter, the screeches, howling of laughter when we did this in the playgroups. They couldn't believe it. Oh, and there you go. Now, you can either let it pop naturally, take it to one side and let it pop naturally, or they can pop the bubbles. You obviously might have to do this 2 or 3 times to get the consistency of the bubbles right, because boop, 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 boop. There you go. And it's a beautiful pattern. Now the second thing that I'm going to show you when we blow it is, let's move that out of the way, because that really is a terrific pattern. Let's just move it to one side. There we go. I've got some ready-made pink, some ready-made blue, because I was testing and seeing what would work and what wouldn't work, how much liquid, just to get used to it again really. So right, are you ready? Now this is lovely. Also, this video might be good for the crafters, because they make some wonderful prints that we're using for our crafting at the moment. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? That's for adding extra colours. Lovely. Now you can that's lovely as it is, add to the game. Just lay another sheet on the top so it's printing, and then you've got, like, just like in the butterfly, we've got prints coming out. They're rather lovely, aren't they? Let's move them to one side to dry. And then the other thing we do, sorry, the other thing we do is, when you've got your pots when you've got all your bubbles coming out, we print with the paper. So let me show you. Right, ready? Actually, I forgot what fun this is. Okay, and you take your paper and you just lay it on the top and pull it off. Look at those little prints coming out, those little bubbles. And we catch the bubbles at the side. Catch, catch, catch. Look at these, lovely. There we go, look at all these catching, lovely. Well, if that's not fun for yourself, if not for the children, I don't know what is. Please have a go. It's tremendous fun. Like I say, little bottle of up liquid, one of your paints, a little bit excessive on the paint, I'm afraid. It does use a bit up, but you know, if you've got a colour that's not going down, chose as much, then use that one. Cut off your water bottles, easy peasy. Give yourself a straw. If you can bend the end in and put two straws together, it doesn't get so much paint on their faces, but again, it's all fun, isn't it? Please click the subscribe and the bell. It's free, and then that way when I upload another video, it will highlight, and you know, you might like the next technique that I use. I think the next technique might be string painting. Thanks ever so much for joining me. Bye parents, carers, nursery assistants, babysitters, anybody left in charge of a child and wants to have fun with paint. Bye.